The Lion's Gate portal is here again, one of my favorite portals of all time. Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am Connie Rose, Voice for Spirit. If you haven't been here before, hang around and see if any of these messages resonate with you. And if they do, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, and all those YouTube algorithm things. So, the 8th of the 8th is upon us. It is such a beautiful, pivotal time energetically. It is said that the Lion's Gate portal astrologically opens on the 26th of July to the 12th of August, but its actual peak is the 8th of the 8th. It's such a magical portal, and it is when the Earth lines up with the star Sirius, and in that energetic vortex comes a energy that lifts humanity to a space of the love frequency of creation and intention setting. So currently this energy holds us to be really feeling the abundance of what we are absolutely capable of. In saying that, this is one of my favorite portals of all time. My husband and I settled on a house many moons ago on the 8th of the 8th, deliberately. We actually got married on the 8th of the 8th. And my personal journey with attempting to become a mother, for 10 years, I had multiple miscarriages. And on our wedding night, on the 8th of the 8th, we actually got pregnant. And I know it was because I was super happy, but also that energy and that abundance and knowing what was right for me, what I was ready for, and just it holds space for miracles in my world. And I know that this portal can do that for you too. So let's get into it. Let's see what this portal, this Lion Gate, brings energetically for us all, because it's a time of creation. It's a time for dreaming big. It's a time for miracles occurring. Now let's see what Spirit wants to bring to us all in these messages. So take a moment, close your eyes down, open them up, choose which 8 that you're being drawn to, and let's see what happens. Don't forget to stay to the end to check out how you can win a one-on-one reading with myself for the month of July. This is the last week that you can enter, and let's get to it. All right, number 1. I'm using Kyle Gray's Gateway of the Light Activation Oracle for this reading, because I know it's such a gorgeous time for activation. So why not use these cards? So number 1, you know what? When I drop into this energy, I feel very light. I feel like I'm not so much weighed down. So I don't know. I feel like there's big decisions being made for you to the point where you're walking away from anything that's heavy, that's stagnant. And it's not exactly sure like what you might be doing with this or where you're absolutely going, but I know you're not taking the heaviness with you. It's a real relief, it's a real release, and it feels very supported. You're very much supported. Your message today is that you are very supported through this transition. As you go through this portal, I feel like I'm almost gliding. I'm gliding. It's like you're on air. You're walking on air here. It's interesting because I don't know that this energy feels familiar. It's more so, it's just real light. It's absolutely real light, and it's a beautiful space to be. Quite airy-fairy, but exciting. Let's see. Let's grab a card and see, get some more information. All right. Oh, how's that? You got the Sirius star, the absolute star that lines up with Earth for the activation, this portal. It says, yes, proceed, be seen, push through. So it's a time that, I'm getting 2 more cards. I feel like I need to get 2 more cards before I get into it. I'll keep going. Next card. And it is Crystal Skull Wisdom, Charity, divine healing, high vibrational energy. And I want to get the bottom card this week. And it says, okay, what does it say? It says, Anunnaki light codes, energetic shift, new information, end of a cycle. Wow. Wow, this is just aligned with everything I've just said. So let's go back to the first card, the Sirius star blessing. You are being activated. You're being blessed by the all energetic beings right now. It's almost like an ascension, but an initiation at once. It's like as you go through this portal and you come out at the end, you're going to be an absolute new person. It's like how they're showing me. It's like this dirty car driving through a car wash and coming out sparkling new. That's what it feels like. And in order for the next couple of weeks, it's like you're being groomed, you're being washed. You may very well be going through a new wardrobe change. You're throwing out old clothes. You see your old pair of shoes that you've absolutely loved and they've helped you walk, in your shoes for a long time, that you can see it's time to let them go because there's holes in them. That type of stuff. It could be absolute physical belongings, but it could be just ways of life. It just feels like you're not getting rid of things out of not wanting them anymore. It's more like wear and tear. They've served their purpose. It's a different type of cleanse that you're going through. You're coming out fresh, shiny, brand new over the next couple of weeks. So let yourself feel whatever happens. There might be some emotions that come up. You might be looking at moving through different traumas potentially of years ago that might be surfacing in a different way. They're showing up for you to finally say, thank you, you've served your purpose. Now it's time to release and to go off into the cosmos, transcend it into love and light, whatever your process is. But there's a really big it's like you're on the rinse cycle, to be honest. It's like, I want to say you're on the rinse cycle, the final cycle to get out brand new, shiny new. And that's just an ascension, it's an initiation. But when you look at this blessing from this star, I want you to almost Google the Sirius star, have a look at the astrological meaning, have a look at the all the different meanings, the spiritual meanings, and what it means to you. Find it in the night sky. We're in the position, and you may or may not see it, but in that position, use it to draw in the energy of it and connect with it and speak to it and thank it and ask it for what it is that you want to have at the end of this portal activation. At the end, the 12th of August, as you come out, who is it that you want to be? Because right now in this energy, you can absolutely put in your order. You can absolutely create who it is you want to be. And sometimes we don't know what our purpose is. And I ran a beautiful circle with my friend Simone Friday night, just gone. And we were talking about, oh no, it wasn't. It was Reiki last week. But anyway, we were talking about what's our purpose. And it's like sometimes you may never know your purpose. You may never know why you're here, but you can certainly know how it is that you want to feel, and that can be enough. So what is it that you want to be feeling in your world? Is it that you want to be feeling at the end of the day satisfied? Is it that you want to be feeling heard and seen from your people that you love? Is it that you want to make a difference in the world? What is it that you want to feel that you're doing? The emotion. Do you want to feel satisfied? Do you want to feel loved? Do you want to feel compassion? Do you want to feel worthy? What is it? And when you know what it is you want to feel, then you can focus on that feeling, and then everything will fall into place around it to create that actual feeling for you. The next card you get is this crystal skull wisdom, clarity, divine healing. I've never actually resonated with skulls. When you go to a crystal shop, a lot of them have got the skulls. But in this reading, it's almost like, how do I explain it? It's almost like when I look at this card, I can feel some sort of, I hear the sounds. It's like this computer that's reprogramming within my skull. and this is the energy that I'm getting. It's like this upgrade going on within your brain, your pineal gland. There's something going on here. You've got your third eye, you've got your crown chakra, you've got your pineal gland, you've got your brain, you've got your skull, you've got everything here. Now, physically, we could be having some jaw alignments, misalignments, TMJ, temple pressure, dizziness, confusion, brain fog. All these things will be lifting within the next couple of weeks for you. And it's more like you're getting clear, you're getting clarity, and it's like this activation, and it feels almost foreign. It feels like you've got your beings coming down and giving you some psychic surgery potentially while you're asleep. I remember many moons ago I had this dream, and I felt like it was almost like, I'm just going to say beings today, okay? Beings, starseed, some sort of extraterrestrial something in my dream gave me some surgery right here on my neck, and it was like they took something out. Take it or leave it. But this is what I feel like's going on with you. I feel like there's some blockages, some psychic surgery going on, and things are getting removed that may have kept you, mainstream is the word that I'm getting. No, not brainwashed. I don't want to say brainwashed because that's just a shitty word. But it's almost like trained to feel this way, see these things, and just be very regimented and just, but something's been removed to bring out your absolute self, who you truly are, your vibrancy, your individuality. Don't be surprised if people around you are finding you to be a little bit too much at times. Like, I know nowadays in my family, they just roll their eyes when something comes out of my mouth. It's like, oh, here we go again. Connie's on a tangent or whatever. But it's not out of disrespect. It's just out of, it's a fun, loving way that I'm supported by my loved ones. They'll make a mockery of me, but it's not nasty type of thing. And I feel as though encourage playfulness. Don't get offended when people think that your way of thinking is a little bit out there, a little bit bizarre, because something has been energetically removed from your thought pattern, and it's like your brain is rewiring to realize who you truly are. So it's like, that's it's like a computer. I just hear the noise of, and I feel like you're activating within your vibration. This massive clarity will come over you, and you go, I know how I want to feel. I know who I am. I know where I'm going. And just be mindful and compassionate for those around you that might not understand what's going on for you, because I don't feel like you fully understand what's going on for yourself, but you know how you want to feel, you know what you're feeling, and you know that, and that can be completely enough. And then the light codes come on in. Oh, it's very astrological, very, yeah, galactic. That's what the word is. That's very galactic for you. Yeah, right. The new information's coming in. I just want to say psychic surgery. That's the type of thing I'm getting. And it feels like it's happening for you. And at the 26th of July to the 12th of August, all the changes are happening. You're activating, you're moving through things. Let yourself get rid of those old pair of shoes. Get some new ones, because you're coming out sparkly new, absolutely sparkly new. You can see that in this card, have a look at it, the beautifulness at the bottom. It looks like an absolute, the wings are flying at the bottom of this card. It looks like even the transformation of a butterfly, you know, the heights of a soaring of an eagle, that type of thing. So this is a real nurturing time for you. Try not to control it too much. Try to know that you're in the divine hands. You got an angelic healing. You're getting light codes. You're upgrading. And it's a really powerful time. So eye on the prize. Keep focusing on where you want to go, how you want to feel. And the rest is divinely guided. You are held. You are safe. This is the most magical reading for you this week. Mwah. Please take that. Whatever resonates for you. It's a general reading. If it doesn't resonate, just let it go. But take the parts that make sense to you. And don't forget to stay to the end for your opportunity to win a one-on-one reading with myself. Mwah. Okay, card number 2, the beautiful rainbow number 8. Now this 8 makes me feel a little bit It makes me feel a little bit shy, to be honest. I feel like I want to be a bit reserved. I want to make sure that people don't really see what I'm truly thinking. I feel like I want to hide away. So there may be something going on for you at the moment where you feel like you're losing a little bit of self-confidence. You might want to just lower your voice a little. In this energy, I feel like I don't want to be seen, which is interesting because you went for the colourful 8, right? You went for the rainbow. You went for the boldness of the colour. And I know that in this energy, I want to be bold. I want to step forward. And I feel like you've got something to say which you are yet to say. Now, I remember speaking with a dear friend of mine the other week saying she's a wealth of knowledge. Now, I'm saying this story because I feel like this resonates with you, for you. She's an absolute wealth of knowledge. She's had so much life experiences. I don't feel like anyone could go to her and tell them her story without her not batting an eyelid, because there's something she resonates with that she's been through herself. And I feel like your self-experience, your life journey to date has been extraordinary. And I know that I know that you're compassionate. I know that you're a light worker. I know that you like to make people feel good around you, and that makes you feel wholesome. Now, with my friend, I'm like, well, where's your podcast? Where is your story? Where is that for us? Because I know that there's so much there to be shared, and I know this for you. Now, some of you, it will be a podcast. It will be something, a book potentially. It might just be you want to write a poem and share it. You want to write a song. I feel like it's creative, and I feel like it needs to be heard. I absolutely feel like your story needs to be heard. And it's just how. How is it going to be heard? Because your life experience is so extraordinary. Don't downplay it, because you have got through so many events that a lot of people just should not have got through. And in that, why wouldn't you be sharing your story? I said to my friend, it's almost selfish that you keep it all to yourself when you can be sharing it. Because when you share it, when you teach it, you learn from a different level for yourself. Again, you become more compassionate for yourself, because as you're telling someone, they're understanding you and they're going, oh my gosh, and they're getting a real good feel, not only getting to know who you are, but they get to know who they are through that. Because I know the clients that I've seen over the decade of my business, nobody has surprised me yet with something they've been through, because I can relate to it. And I know this is with you, that you're not getting surprised by what people are doing and saying, because you've been there, done that. There may be an aspect of you not wanting to spend too much time with people going through the same thing over and over again and not learning the lesson, but that's okay too. But the thing is, when you share your story, you get to guide people so they don't have to go through what you went through, because it was tough. Or you can help them see the red flags so they can avoid it. Or if they are going through it, you can show them that you can get through it. They can get through it because you did as well. There's a real power to telling people your story. Your story makes people feel closer to you. They feel aligned with you. And it helps you feel like you are of worth. That all these things haven't happened to you, they've happened for you, so that you can be a beacon of light in other people's darkness. And when you do that, you awaken to levels of love, abundance, compassion, and this frequency that can't be brought down. Now, through this activation, this Lion's Gate, you're going to be blessed with epiphanies, aha moments that are going to awaken you to levels where you're just going to know where to flow this information. Let's grab some cards for you. And your first card is the Holy Grail. Inner discovery. Second card is Seraphim's Gateway, a voice activation. Cannot make this shit up. And I'm going to get the bottom card for your third card, and it is the Arcturian light codes. All right, let's get more information here. Okay, put these cards down. All right, first one is the Holy Grail. Inner discovery, finding sacredness, you are what you seek. Now, it's very interesting, and I say this to everyone because I know in my personal experience that my clients tend to be my old self or a part of my old self. And that's why when you share your story, you're sharing it for people that are your old self in a way, or parts of your old self. What if somebody had your knowledge right now and came to your old self and shared it with you then? Because that would really help you. And we need to lift humanity. And you're going through a time where you really want to be of use, and your story is enough. Finding sacredness, you are what you seek. So you're going to find people that mirror you, that come at you. Be very mindful who's interested in your story and who doesn't want to listen. Because it's almost like this research time for you, but you will be hit with aha moments. You will be hit with epiphanies. So just be very mindful and notice who is interested and who isn't interested. And you don't have to prove your point. You don't have to be blurting your story. You don't have to be pushing it on anyone. It's more like who's coming to you. Your next card is the Seraphim's Gateway. Voice activation, angelic attunement, and divine support. You're being very supported to bring your story to the people. Don't worry who the people are too much. It's more so the right people will come. Voice activation is very important for you. You might be doing things like light language might be coming to you. You might be finding that you want to sing. You might be really letting your voice. Cleaning the house could be a time where you're just sweeping, and the next thing you're humming and la 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 la. Just having moments to yourself to really move your vocal cords and see what comes out. I know that I love to, when I do boxing, okay, if I'm doing boxing, it's really boxing. If I'm doing a boxing class, I'm lined up with all these people and we're all boxing. Next thing you know, I'm like, ah! And I just yell. And I find people will go like that. And I'm like, what? Why aren't you doing it? Why aren't you getting the energy flowing? Because that is part of it. There is something here that needs to come out. Punch a pillow, scream, get that voice activated. Light language, singing, conversation, let yourself speak to yourself. There's times where I am struggling and I don't know what to do with my emotion or my feelings, and I'll get my phone and I'll talk to myself and I'll say, at the moment I'm struggling, I'm not feeling great, this is happening, blah, 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 just to get it out. And then a couple of weeks later, I want to go back and watch that and see where I was and what I was going through, and really be there for myself. And I feel like you're getting divine guidance to be able to do this. So use your voice. Use your voice. Even on your, a voice note or whatever. Delete it afterwards. It's just more of a healing, an activation, a clearing, okay? Because your next card, you're getting light codes too. Number 1 got some light codes. Yours says evolutionary downloads. Recalling power and future thinking. Hey, have a look at these little beautiful beings right here. Gorgeous. So don't be surprised if you're getting weird ass language that's coming out. You may very well not know what you're saying, but you'll know the vibration and the feeling. Because I'll tell you right now, people don't remember what you said to them, but they will remember how they felt. Okay? It's all vibration, it's all energy. Music's frequency, words are frequency, emotions are frequency. And you're getting this frequency upload. You're getting downloads for you to upload. Go gentle. Be brave and bold with this one, because your Lion Gate is all about bringing your voice to the people. Don't worry about chasing, just bring it. They will come. It's all aligned for you. It's all divinely guided, and it's a beautiful time for you to speak or sing. Ah. And that, my darling, is your reading for number 2. Don't forget to stay to the end, so I'll give you an opportunity to win a one-on-one reading for July with me. All right, number 3, mate, in this energy, I know you have got your eye on the prize. I know in this energy, I know what I want. I am powerful. I am mindful of what it is I need to do. I have a plan. Some of you may not actually have a plan, but you know what you want. So it doesn't matter so much about the plan, because you're so focused and your intention is so clear as day that everything will happen along the way. Now, this is a beautiful, you're on a freeway right now. You're on a freeway, you know where you're going, you're full steam ahead. And let's get some cards to see how this is going, because this is very much you through the portal up until, you know, going through the Lion's portal, the Lion's Gate, knowing this activation. You are full steam ahead. Whoa. Wow. You are going fast. You're going, it's very determined. It's very clear. And the clarity here is absurd. I love it. I'm a little bit jealous. Envious. Let's go. Let's get you some cards. All right, your first card here, Higher Heart Activation. Second card, Stargate Heart. And the bottom of the deck for you is the Halls of Amenti Initiation. Right, there's an initiation. Yeah. Wow, okay. Heart. It's all about your heart. I've been doing Dr. Joe Dispenza's meditations forever, and our heart is our center. When we come from our heart, everything is aligned. It is next level manifestation. That's where you're coming from, your heart. You know this is who you are. You know this is what you want, and you're going to do what it takes. So the first card is a Higher Heart activation. Now, this is the energy center that is so divine, your absolute being, your essence, your core. And it says, dropping shields, divine love, your heart is healed. Because you know that you'll do what it takes here. You know, you've got the beautiful portal even. How gorgeous is this? All the pinks, pink is such a beautiful, gentle vibration of, you know, femininity. It is just that nurturing. It's that mother nature, that mother earth, mothering, that type of feel where you are aligned with your true self here. This is a beautiful energy. This is very powerful because you're going to be carried. It's almost like you're on a cloud. It's like, oh, just going exactly where you need to go. It's interesting because my auntie is in spirit, and I have her as my travel angel, amongst other things. And when I go to walk onto an aeroplane, I visualize her, and she shows me in her hand, like a little plane in the hand, and she goes like this from where I'm starting to my destination, and she puts me down gently like that. And I always know when I'm walking on a plane that I'm completely guided, safe, and I'm okay to travel. I went to the Sunshine Coast not long ago, and she went like this. She had it, and she went like that, and then she stopped, and she just giggled, yeah, and then she went like that. And I thought, oh, great, we're going to have turbulence. And within 10 minutes, the seatbelt went off, and then it went back on, and everyone had to sit, and the announcement, and I just laughed thinking, yeah, That's right. She told me. So I wasn't concerned. I literally wasn't. And it feels as though this heart activation is making you know that you can trust that you're on a journey and you're being divinely guided and supported by your beautiful guides, by whoever you call in, okay? So your intention is very clear. You know where you're going. Your heart is healed because this is absolutely everything you've always desired. Now, I also was talking to someone the other day about how people in business, for example, can become overnight successes like that. You know, one video goes viral or one workshop sells out and everybody's talking about them or whatever it might be. And the thing is, 99.99999% of the time, that person isn't an overnight success. They've been a success for years, as in building that business for years upon years upon years. And then that one moment is a break. And I feel that with you. I feel like you're so divinely guided that this is the moment, this is the break that you need to know that all those years of hard work, all those manifesting, those meditations, those intention settings, those vision boards, those conversations, those mentors and everything that you've done, the books, the research, you know, the study, this is the portal that's going to change everything into the next level. You know, my girlfriend said to me the other day, it's like being on the precipice of who you truly are. And this is you right now. Your next card is the Stargate heart, because you're bringing in all the energies from the divine. You're bringing in all the galactic energy that's moving you through this portal. And it's heart chakra opening. Again, you're like, oh, this is gorgeous. You're unlocking. And the generosity, because this is not for you. This is for the collective. This is because you've got a mission. You have to bring it. You absolutely have to bring it. It is showtime, beautiful. It is showtime. And, you know, you've got all the sacred geometry going on around you. It's like Emerald City. It's like Emerald City. I actually had a voice activation, a healing the other day with one of my beautiful girlfriends that does light language. And I'm just actually looking, and that's pretty much the castle that they showed me in my healing. And I'm just looking at it now going, interesting, very interesting. And it was almost like my message was, there's your castle, now be the queen. And that's what I get for you. There's your castle. Now be the royalty that belongs in there. And that's by just being your divine self. And the next card we get is the halls of Amenti, is that how you say it? Initiation. Amenti, I feel. Secrets revealed, treasures uncovered, and initiations. And again, you've got beautiful sacred geometry. I just see that everywhere. So don't be surprised if you see just sacred geometry around you. I feel like you're activating, whether it be in a meditation, you might get, you might not, you're getting it anyway, but you might be aware more so of downloads and almost symbols for you. Because you're being welcomed. The red carpet is out. You are walking on your red carpet going, yes, this is me. And I knew I was getting here. I knew this was me. I knew this is what I needed to do my whole time that I've been in this existence. And it's not for accolades. It's not for ego. It's not for you to get something for this. You're more so doing this because it's divinely guided and it's who you are. It's your essence. It's your core. It's within your being of what this is, whatever this is. I would love to hear what this is. You just know where you're going. You're on this highway and you are full power forward. That is so cool. That is so cool. Know that you are very supported here. Stay focused. Be clear. You will get a few things thrown at you to try and get you off course, but that's okay. That's life. Sit with it. Do what needs to be done and get back on. Get back on the trail. You are full steam ahead. Yeah. I love it. Sacred geometry is something that's really coming out. So have a look at that. If you're looking at logos, for example, don't be surprised if you see them. Yeah, that'll be for some of you anyway, not all of you. That, my darling, is your reading for number 3. Very powerful time for you. Keep the momentum. Keep the faith. You are being backed right here. You've got cheerleaders in spirit. And that, my darling, is your reading for number 3. Now, for your opportunity to win a one-on-one reading with myself for the month of July, this is your last opportunity. What I would like you to do is pop in the comments and write down what your intention is for this 8/8 activation portal. Keeping in mind, I settled on my house. It's our wedding anniversary. I finally got pregnant and stayed pregnant because it's all about love. It's all about intention. It's such a high vibrational frequency time. So what is it that is your intention as we go through this portal for you to create? I would love to hear it. Pop it in for your last opportunity to win a one-on-one reading with myself, and I'll draw that out in the next week or so. So good luck, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and pop any comments below. Love to have a chat. And check out my upcoming events if you'd like to be, if you'd like to come. But also I have an online course as well, and I do online readings, so it doesn't matter where you are in the world. And I also have a 10-week spiritual mentorship. So check it all out. Love to see you soon. Take care, beautifuls. Mwah. Be kind to others, but especially be kind to yourself. Peace out.